Hey there, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into some of the best homesteading tips that most people don't talk about, but should. Whether you're just starting out or have been homesteading for years, these lesser-known tips can save you time, money, and frustration. So let's jump right in. If you want thriving crops, start with your soil. It's the foundation of everything. Focus on building nutrient-rich soil with compost, cover crops, and organic amendments like bone meal and rock phosphate. Healthy soil means fewer pests, better yields, and less watering. Trust us. This step saves so much time and effort in the long run. Before you put up a fence or plant your first crop, take time to understand your property. Watch how water flows, where the sun hits, and where the wind blows during each season. Choose your garden and livestock areas based on what your land naturally offers. It'll save you from flooding, erosion, and poor growth down the line. Annual crops are great, but perennials give you long-lasting food with less work. Plant fruit trees, berry bushes, asparagus, and rhubarb. They'll keep producing year after year without replanting. Mixing perennials with your annuals creates a more sustainable, low-maintenance homestead. If you think predators aren't around, think again. They're always watching. Use hardware cloth instead of chicken wire. Predators like raccoons can tear through chicken wire. Bury fencing at least 12 inches underground to stop diggers. Install motion sensor lights and lock up your coop at dusk to keep nighttime visitors away. It sounds obvious, but it's easy to get carried away planting crops you rarely use. Focus on foods your family loves and eats often. For most, that's tomatoes, potatoes, beans, carrots, and leafy greens. Don't waste space on crops that will end up in the compost pile. Believe it or not, weeds can reveal a lot about your soil's condition. Dandelions indicate compacted soil. Clover means your soil is rich in nitrogen. Pay attention to what's growing naturally, and use that information to improve your soil. Work smarter, not harder. Set up gravity-fed water systems and automatic chicken feeders. Use timers on irrigation to save time and prevent overwatering. Solar-powered lights reduce your reliance on electricity. Don't wait until the first snowfall to start chopping firewood. Cut and stack firewood at least 6 months in advance, ideally a year. Store wood off the ground and cover only the top so air can circulate. Properly seasoned wood burns hotter, cleaner, and more efficiently. Your homestead needs more than food to function. Stock up on essential tools, spare parts, fencing supplies, and medical kits. Keep extra seeds and canning lids. You'll be glad you did when supplies run low. Homesteading doesn't have to be a solo journey. Connect with other homesteaders in your area to share knowledge and trade goods. Join online forums and local groups for advice and support. Building relationships can be a lifesaver, especially during emergencies. Here's the truth. Things will go wrong. Crops will fail, animals will get sick, and equipment will break. Don't get discouraged. Every mistake teaches you something valuable. Keep a homesteading journal to track what works and what doesn't. Thanks for joining us today. If you found these tips helpful, stay tuned for more practical advice to help you build a thriving, sustainable homestead. Until next time, happy homesteading.